Welcome guys, I'm Chef Bill Bailey and I'm here for a classroom takeover. We're going to do some examples of hors d'oeuvres, but before I get started with that, I'm going to give you a definition of an appetizer and an hors d'oeuvre. Appetizers are mainly the first course of a multi-course formal dinner. So if you're at a formal dinner, they'll have a first course, and it's usually called the appetizer. And that appetizer complements the other courses that you're having for that formal dinner. Hors d'oeuvre is a French term which means out of work, but it translates into a culinary term meaning out of meal, outside of the meal. There's different types of hors d'oeuvres that you can choose from, but today I'm going to focus on one that's using a French baguette, and then you take this French baguette and you cut it into little pieces like this, and they're called crostinis. When you're doing different hors d'oeuvres, you want to make sure the flavors are complementary. Like I always use the term, or use the example of peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly goes together, so you always want to try and think of things that go together. So the first one I'm going to make here is one made with hummus. This is a chopped tapenade. Once in a while you can find tapenade that's smooth like a hummus. And this also has some other chopped vegetables to it. And we're going to top that onto our crostini. Next one I'm going to make is a ricotta cheese with fruit. And ricotta, or some of these crostinis don't have to be savory. You can definitely use different ingredients to make them dessert-like, and that's what I'm going to do here. This is a ricotta cheese, but you can use a mascarpone cheese, which is a sweet ricotta cheese. You can also use cream cheese, or if you want a different style flavor, you can use goat cheese. One I'm going to do is one flavor that you guys are probably familiar with, but it's salsa. So I'm going to do a salsa one. You can do all kinds of stuff with this one. So this one, as you can see, I'm putting it on a crostini, but you could put it on a nacho chip. You can find those little scoop chips, those little cups that you can put this in. You can add taco meat, different types of Mexican cheeses to this. But ours is going to have the salsa, and then another complementary flavor is I'm going to use a little bit of mesquite seasoning to this. You can also use taco seasoning. And another thing that goes with with salsa is lime. So we're going to use a little bit of lime juice. Again, a little goes a long way. And then one other ingredient on here is fresh cilantro. Just a few pieces just to give it another depth of flavor. And then if you're at home or if we were doing this for a party, you can take some different types of Mexican cheeses and put Mexican cheese on this, pop it in the oven and melt the cheese a little bit and have a appetizer that's warm.